Why do the kids have to be up so early on a Sunday morning? I don't get it. Morning! Good morning, my boys. Are you both alright? I get a little bit more response out of you two than the kids. Alright, you enjoy your breakfast. Breakfast time, and the kids have put in their orders to Daddy, cook, chef, whatever, in the kitchen. AJ opted for a couple of cookies there on the side, and he went for some fluffernutter sandwiches. So if you're not sure, a fluffernutter sandwich is peanut butter and fluff, you know, like that spreadable marshmallow stuff. So that's fluffernutter sandwiches. But AJ wants for his breakfast, and then Matilda, a little bit more random, she wanted fluff as well in her sandwiches along with chocolate spread, but then on the side, bacon, American style bacon, you know, where it's a little bit sort of crispy, and some eggs. All right, how is your breakfast? Yeah, big thumbs up. And the kiddos are watching Pee-wee's. Which one is this? Big Holiday. So it's the newer version of Pee-wee. Again, if you're familiar with the Pee-wee Herman franchise of movies. And to prove just how much Matilda really does like Pee-wee, Pee-wee's Big Adventure is her favourite film out of them. She drew Pee-wee Herman, played of course by Paul Rubens, passed away a couple of years ago. Yeah. Oh yes, eggs, hash browns, toast in there hiding under all that bacon goodness. Delicious. Met and Dad, good morning. As of recording of this, it is Sunday the 24th of August 2025, and there is some sort of Cornish Sardine Festival going on in Newlyn, so I'm intrigued. I don't know if it's a bit of a throwback to the old fish festival that used to be on the bank holiday weekend in August. That's been stopped for quite a few years, so I'm not 100% sure what it's all about, other than I assume it has something to do with Cornish sardines, pilchards. I don't know if there is a difference, but I'm not 100% sure what that difference is. I suppose a fisherman would know, or somebody who's like Googled it, because as usual, I've done absolutely no research. Shelley is at work this weekend, sad trombone moment, so I might take the kids, well, I will take the kids down to Newlyn, check out some fish. That doesn't sound right. Check out the Sardine Festival, see what's going on, might treat them to an ice cream. Oh, wait a minute, I need my hand. No, let's drink this first. Or at least sip. So let's go check it out. Got the Necromunda board set up for a little bit of gaming. Kiddos, did you want to play Hero Quest this afternoon? So we'll put Necromunda away in a bit, yeah? And you want to play...
I put glitter on my face.
You've got glitter on your face? Okay. But you want to play Hero Quest later?
Yeah.
When we're in from Newlyn?
What?
Huh? You've got glitter on your face?
Yeah. I'm making a makeup bag.
Ah. Okay, cool. Oh, I see a little bit of glitter there, yeah. Yeah. All right.
I use lip balm and glitter.
Excellent.
I use the lip balm to stick it on my face.
Oh. You just took your glasses off. Put your I think, are they Mama's glasses or yours?
Mummy.
I thought so, yeah. Are we excited? AJ, you...
Glasses.
Hey?
Put your glasses. No.
So what are we doing?
I'm going to tell you. So move out the way. Move out the way.
Oh, you've just taken the camera from me.
First of all, I'm going to run away backwards. We are going to, what's it called?
Hey?
What's it called?
We're going to the Cornish Sardine Festival in Newlyn.
Wherever it's called, we're going to a sardine thing.
Yeah, okay, you're doing a good job there today. Creeping Lane. Creeping Lane. Okay, this is much creepier at night. Not so creepy on a nice sunny summer's day. Definitely not. But yeah, definitely creepy at night. All right, made it to the Tolcarn side of Newlyn. We're going to go across the old bridge here, and which will like take us through to where the War Memorial is and all that sort of area, the co-op, etc. If you know Newlyn, you know where I am. Looks like the tide is out. Normally it's a lot higher, obviously, when it's in fact, when it's really high tide, it can crash over that like lip of concrete there and run up there a little bit if in sort of like extreme high tides. Yeah. Ah, the old swordfish. I do love the character of a lot of these buildings here in Newlyn. Very old fishing town, if you're not familiar. Got all the sheds and everything over there, all to do with the industry. I've actually done a video where we had a bit of a stank around Newlyn, pointed out some of the bits and pieces. Did that quite a I don't know, did it 2 or 3 years ago. If I can find it, I'll if I can find it, I'll leave a link in the description if you want to see our little walk around of Newlyn. It's a nice little green space here. Used to be water, I believe. I've seen old photographs of this little green area where you can kind of just relax and chill. Used to be water. I don't know why they filled it in or when they filled it in. If you know, let me know in the comments. Again, the character of these old buildings and whatnot. This old signpost, seen better days. A bit rusted out and whatnot. Yeah, very nice. And I haven't been to Newlyn for a while. I don't know what the heck is being built there. But the building there being sorted out, built, rebuilt, whatever. This old door here, seen some years, isn't it? I can obviously step in, it's going to be sort of private area, but yeah, look at all that sort of fishing goodness, fishing industrial goodness. Oh look, that looks like a Christmas tree. Alright, just a little overview of the proceedings. There's like a marquee over there. There's Argo, which is the sort of restaurant that the event is centred around. See the car park here in Newlyn, all the industrial stuff over there. Again, Newlyn, very big fishing port here in the UK. Goodness, look at all that fish. Alright, nice lively atmosphere. I like it so far. Like I said, whether it's a throwback to the old festival that we had here, a few years ago now, we used to have the Newlyn Fish Festival here on this bank holiday. I don't think it's, I don't know, it might be a throwback to that, but states here bar. Okay, and you've got the Penlee Lifeboat Station here. Used to be, the station used to be out on Penlee Point, but it moved into Newlyn a few years ago, back in the 1980s, after the Penlee lifeboat disaster. But here is the newer building, the newer station, which is here, which is a good thing. Obviously, we need our lifeboat, so big sort of hat tip to them. A nice view of the harbour. Again, like we said a minute ago, the tide is out, as you can see there, but it does look like you can go down that sort of gangway thing and go down towards the go down to that blue boat there. Maybe we'll have a look around. Maybe we'll do that. And there is the Penlee lifeboat. I don't know the name. I don't know the current name. It used to be the Solomon Brown, but that was the one that was lost. This one's definitely not the Solomon Brown. Don't know what this one's called, but there it is. There is the Penlee lifeboat. It's just pointed out that crab. Well, looks fairly dead to me. All right, so this boat is the Lioness. All right. I'm not sure if you can go on board. I think you can just kind of look, have a little chat with the fishermen that are here. Just look at the front of this boat. It's got like a weird shape. It's almost like that double hull situation.
Daddy, look, I found a train ticket.
You found a train ticket? Yeah, it's actually quite interesting to have a little look around here, because obviously, not being a boat owner, not being a fisherman, this sort of access is usually not permitted to like normal people. So it is actually quite nice, sort of outside of the festival itself, to actually just come down here and have a bit of a look around.
Good dinner.
Look at these like pots here. Yeah, These look at these white things. I like looking at the names of all the boats. You've got the Boy Adam. You've got the Cynthia. What else have we got? Can we find some other boat names, kiddos? Can you read the names for me?
Tillerman.
Yeah, we've got the Tillerman. We've got the Treen over there. The Pendower. And the Pixie. Nice. I'm not going to go through all the boat names, but yeah, like I said, it's just very unique from our point of view to actually be a Pegasus. That's it. Pegasus. You know who Pegasus is, don't you? Pegasus is. Pegasus. Who's Pegasus? Do you remember? Of your Greek mythology?
No.
You don't. Oh, all right. You can't get much more Celtic than that. Look at that, the Cornish flag and the Irish flag. Nice. Got the boy Jake. And for you guys watching this who are not Cornish, quite often instead of like saying Jake boy or I don't know, Bricey boy, we would tend to say, we would put the boy first. So we, you know, it would be like boy Jake, obviously there, or boy Bricey. Usually say boy first down in Cornwall. Made it to the end of the pier. A couple little boats here tied up. That one's called the Nan Jizzle. It's one of the bays. It's like a little cove, isn't it, Nan Jizzle? I've heard it pronounced Nan Jizzle as well, but I think most people say Nan Jizzle. I believe it's Nan Jizzle. It's like a beach, nice beach. We went there on the channel about a year ago, maybe, I don't know, last summer maybe, I can't remember when. But we have been there before on the channel if you scroll back far enough. But here we are on the end of the pier. That's it, don't go any further, you two.
I'm on the end of the pier.
Back. That's it. And then over there you've got the old Newlyn pier. Seagull, where?
There.
Anyway, yeah, so the old part of Newlyn, the old like harbour, the old pier that's like medieval, I think, or like, you know, like 14 something, 30, I don't know, it's an old, very old pier, you know, hundreds of years old. And just to think, I mean, it kind of blows my mind that this was the last place that the Mayflower stopped. It would have either have pulled in that side or that side potentially if the, like, you know, if the draft was a bit deeper, I would have thought. But yeah, this was the last place that the Mayflower pulled in before going over to the New World. It's a Briceside fun fact, Mayflower. Right there somewhere in like 1520 or whatever. Looking at those trawlers over there. The what? Oh, Internos. I thought it said Internob. Nos is night, I believe, in Cornish, so I don't know whether it's a Cornish language reference, I'm not sure, but you've got the Vesta over there, and you've got the Serene Dawn. You've got a Cornish flag flying proudly on that one, our national flag. Yes. Seeing as like dead crabs, they kind of like, you know, like floating around in the water like that, they remind me of the facehuggers from Alien. We'll just go down this pier as well a minute. Just we've just walked past the Lioness again. I think you actually can go on board. There are some visitors on board, but we thought actually we would take the opportunity and go down the other pier here and look at some of the other boats. I assume there's a boat here called the Boy Brax. Can see if it's that one, but must be a Boy Brax somewhere. Can't really pick them up, but there's loads of little fishies in there. You might be able to see them there.
There's salmon.
Salmon? Okay, the kids are moaning a little bit because they're desperate for ice cream. Look at all that like set up there on the Martha May. All that like, what is like wheels or spools or whatever. Amazing. I like that little play on words on that one, the naughty boy. From my point of view, not having ever been out on these pontoon things before. Actually quite a unique view of the old quay there. Mentioned a minute ago where the Mayflower put in 1520. Yeah, I've never seen it from this angle before. There it is, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years old. That old quay, that's amazing. Yeah, it's quite a unique perspective when you don't work in the Newlyn fishing industry. You know, obviously very familiar with Newlyn, but having never walked around these pontoons and stuff and looking at these boats sort of up close and personal, if you will. Yeah, it's quite a unique experience. I've enjoyed having a little walk around. The kiddos, less so, because they want an ice cream. So we'll cast the camera around the sort of main central area again a little bit more, and then probably head to Jelberts if it's open for an ice cream, head towards Newlyn Green, and kind of home via the what's that place called? The boating pool. While we're here, we may as well look in the RNLI Visitor Centre. Why not? All right, never been in here actually. Welcome to the Penlee Lifeboat Station. Lifeboats crewed by volunteers have been saving lives in Mount Space since 1803. Looking good, Tilly, looking good there. You've got the visor there. AJ hasn't got the attachable visor. Looks like it should have one, but it's not on there currently. But there you go. Yeah, look at you all with all the kit there. You've got the boots. Looking good. Tilly there is putting on a little, what's that thing called? The little like life vest thing. Alright. You want that one? I think they're the same, it's just that one's got a visor. You want the visor? Do you want to do a swap? There we go. You got the visor now, haven't you? Yeah, looking good, kiddos. All right, actually, lots and lots of information. I'm obviously not going to read all the info, you know, like word for word. But do recommend you guys popping in. It's a really good little display, actually. Thing here, it says copper plate number 2. Newlyn copper plate presented on the opening of the new Penlee Station in 1913. That's the old one out on Penlee Point, not this one. Newlyn copper was a branch of the arts and crafts movement and flourished during the early 20th century. And there it is, that copper plate that was presented in 1913 to the new station. Nice. A little bit of information about my favourite ship ever, HMS Warspite. If you know your naval history, you'll know all about the old lady. Yeah, shame she had to be broken up, but some information there about her sort of salvage to a degree, because she did run ashore, run aground and whatnot. Had to be refloated and was brought round to Marazion for scrapping. But yeah, a little bit of information on all that. Yeah. Yeah. And the information from it. Yeah. Like the entirety of it. Yeah. Oh, and like people can read it. Yeah, and then if the people want to read it, they can just pause. Yeah, maybe. So go back and put the entire. What, the whole thing? Yeah, the whole thing. How long do you think the video is going to be? Good to know. And again, I'm not going to read it word for word, but a lot of information here. Nice big placard at the end here, which does commemorate the Solomon Brown that was lost back in 1981, right before Christmas. Again, if you know your lifeboat history, you'll know about the Solomon Brown. But yeah, the heroic crew there. They got their like medals there, I assume posthumous medals. Yeah, there it is. Look at this. It's a window from the Solomon Brown. Watson class lifeboats were easily recognised by the distinct round windows on the cabin. This window was recovered from the wreckage Solomon Brown and presented to the Penlee Lifeboat Station. Very sad. If you've been watching the channel for a while, you do know I like a good model. Nice one here of the old Solomon Brown. Window's kicked up a little bit. Yeah, bar here, so you can grab yourself a beverage. Some alcoholic beverages there, or some like Coca-Cola, that type of thing, bottles of water and whatnot. But yeah, nice vibe here, I've got to be honest. Nice atmosphere. Quite the line congregated A lot of people there waiting to buy some freshly cooked, freshly barbecued sardines. It'll probably shuffle through fairly fast, but yeah, I assume that that's the start of a line, and it will take you all the way down there so you can get some food. I don't think we're in the market for some sardines. Probably Shelley and I might try them. I don't know if I've ever had sardines, to be honest, but I'm pretty sure that the kids wouldn't be really... You have? When did you have sardines? At school? I'm not so sure about that, but I mean, you might have, who knows, but I'm pretty sure that you're not going to eat sardines, so we won't be in the market for buying them today. Just come up on top of the cliff. You've got the old quay down there. Those were the pontoons and everything we were walking around earlier on. Again, tide is out. Just get a nice view down, like in the old-fashioned, like the old luggers there. There's the lifeboat station in the centre of frame where we just had a little nose round, and there is the event down there. All right. And if you're unfamiliar, Penzance, way off over there. St Mary's Church, centre of frame. Very close together, Newlyn, Penzance. And then you've got St Michael's Mount, again, centre of frame. Way over there. And Marazion. It's quite nice because there's a little bench here where you can just sit down and enjoy the atmosphere. I love these old streets here. You've got Trewarveneth Street, and when you look up, you've got this like winding old road. So much history, so much fishing history here for Cornwall. Yeah, there it is, Trewarveneth Street. What is the betting that there is a big queue at Jelberts Ice Cream? I reckon there's going to be a few people there waiting in line. A little bit of a line, but not too outrageous. That'll shuffle through quite fast. Not a long wait at all. Probably less than 2 minutes. We were in, ordered, picked up, paid for. Excellent. Massive amount of seaweed washed up on the rocky beach here at Newlyn. Newlyn Green is just behind us. Penzance over there. Yeah, could normally venture all the way. Well, I suppose you could venture around there, but you get all wet and soggy because it's just full of stinking seaweed, because it is onking, isn't it? Have you finished that already?
Yeah.
Amazing. How are you getting on, Age? Okay, good chat. I suppose I'd better make a start. I have eaten the little wafer things, but yeah, let's get cracking on this. Yeah, my opinion. I know a lot of people share this opinion, but I do think that Jelberts Ice Cream is really good. I think it is probably, if I'm being honest, the best ice cream that you can get locally. I can't think of anywhere that has such a unique taste. It's simple, lovely and creamy. Obviously, all that extra clotted cream on top that you can have optional. You don't have to have it. But it really is delicious ice cream. It's time proven. It's been going for decades there. If you're in Newlyn or the Penzance area and you're thinking to yourself, really could eat some ice cream, then definitely head to Jelberts, as long as you're between, you know, like sort of Easter and October-ish, whenever they close. They're seasonal. They're not open in the winter. But if you're there in the spring and summer, then absolutely 100% get a Jelberts ice cream, because very, very delicious ice cream. There's no choice in there. It is just vanilla, but I think that's one of their strengths. They don't have choice, but, you know, other than this, they definitely do it well. So, you know, sometimes you go to, you know, places with sort of expanded menus and it all gets a little bit complicated. You know what, Jelberts, they just keep it simple, and I really appreciate that. So yeah, highly recommend the Jelberts ice cream. Quite often when we're here with Shelley, we utilise this bench to consume our Jelberts. We wanted to just pop in, put our rubbish there in the bin, and the kids just want to hang out here for 2 minutes. She's got a random bit of fish down there that she's trying to attract, like the seagulls with. Just on our way home, the kids thought to themselves, let's go and play in the play park. So I said, all right, 5 minutes. The Rotary Boating Pool opened in 1955.
Daddy,
Yeah?
do you think you can turn the camera off and lift my legs?
Think I can turn the camera off and lift your legs
Yeah.
so that people watching the video won't know that you've cheated?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, didn't cheat at all. Matilda got her legs there. All right, quite the gymnast. The swans are out there in full force. So it's nice to see the swans again. They weren't here the last time we were walking by. So yeah, good to see the swans back. I haven't got the tripod, hence this situation.
Just go and get it.
I suppose I could get it. You're back from work? Good day?
It was a day.
A day.
It's done now.
It's done, and it's your last weekend of the year that you have to work, because you don't work that many weekends in the scheme of things, so that's good. On our way home, I knew Mama Bear would appreciate this, so we popped into the Asda, the former co-op in Wary Town, and I picked up this juicy apple from Thatcher's. It is quite nice, isn't it? It's a sweeter.
Very drinkable.
It's a well, yeah. I was gonna say, you wouldn't want to like go mad. Well, I suppose you could go mad on it. But it's a sweeter sort of cider, isn't it? I quite like that.
So
Yeah,
you've had a good day today,
had
then,
an excellent day.
and the kids behaved.
Yeah. Yeah, they were. Actually, to be fair, they were all right, because it is quite a hard thing when you're in a busy place and there's only like one of you and you're filming, and so you're sort of like
Half an eye on the kids.
yeah, that's right. You're kind of 50% on like the filming side of things, and you're 50%, you know, trying to get the kids as well. But to be fair, they were all right. I mean, AJ, I thought was going to go like over a pontoon at one point into the harbour, but
So he keeps telling me he can swim now, so he doesn't need swimming lessons anymore.
yeah, I think he was a bit put off by all the dead crabs and everything in there and whatnot. He was like, eh. So I don't know how much that came on camera, but we kind of focused on a couple of the dead crabs. But yeah, well, I am glad that your weekend is done. Cheers. We've got our delicious steaks that are, I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. I can't remember if I mentioned that we got steak tonight. So they're coming up to like room temperature before we cook those.
And we've got a peppercorn sauce somewhere.
Oh yeah, we have got a
didn't have it the
peppercorn.
other
Yeah, we've got a peppercorn sauce. Yeah, we can have that. Do you want that?
Yeah.
All right, we can do that. But you don't want chips today.
I don't want chips.
Okay.
No, we had chips last night.
We did.
We had pizza fries.
We did have pizza fries. Yeah, I'll put a photo of the pizza fries in now. So you see how
absolutely
delicious they were. They were very nice. Yeah, yeah. Oh look, there's a cat. Hello, Toby. Oh, actually, I think it's Eugene. Let me
You've done
feel
that to him
him.
a few times recently.
I can feel the difference.
You've misnamed him.
Misnamed him. No, it's definitely Eugene. You can feel by his
Large
fur.
waist.
And he's a little bit more
Robust.
than Toby. Yeah, aren't you?
Generally less windy, believe it or not.
Anyway,
Right, go cook the steak.
highly recommend that little festival. It made it sound in the information when I did do a little bit of reading on it that it was
That
there
I sent
last
you.
year, but that you sent me. So I'm not 100% sure. Done no research at all. Do hope it's there next year. It was a very good. It was a nice vibe down there.
I'll find out when I watch the video.
Oh yeah, and next year maybe if it's
Maybe
on.
next year if I'm not working.
Yeah, well, hopefully not. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it was like a direct replacement for the old fish festival that used to be many years ago. Who knows? It could have been.
There is food festivals. The next round are coming up soon.
Got the Penzance Food Festival coming up in a few weeks, haven't we?
Yeah, and then Truro Food Festival as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
We're doing that one.
I think I might be unavailable for that one.
Why?
Well, I might be in Portugal.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, that'll be a separate video completely. Anyway.
I'm in Portugal, you're not. That's the best bit.
I don't know how to take that. Anyway, her travel thing.
Which I will vlog separately and share with you. But you might go to the Truro Food Festival with the kids on the train.
Well, I suppose we could get on the old iron horse and head up to Truro, maybe.
It's up to you.
We'll see. This is an incredibly long outro.
Is this an outro? Is this what this is meant to
Well, I was kind of working towards it being an outro
But
with
cheers and
you
gone.
in it. Oh, well, that's fairly quick then. All right, yeah, cheers and gone. I'll recommend that then. Oh, yes, as we promised for kids, it is Hero Quest time. We've actually broken out the new version of the game. It's exactly the same, ultimately. A few little bits of difference if you're familiar with the game system. But I do own the original game system, which is that one there. But we've opted for the newer version today. But AJ was very adamant that he wanted to play a quest from the quest pack, expansion pack, I mean. So you've got to have this one to play with that one. You can't just have that. This isn't a game in its own right. This is an expansion, because he really liked the look of the frozen horror, which he has named Icy, which is quite amusing. So, yeah, anyway, so we're going to play the slightly newer version, but again, ultimately it's exactly the same thing. A little bit of bonus footage, I did forget to mention that, and we are all set and ready to go. I will be Zargon, the evil wizard character. Some of the pieces there are unpainted because they come specifically from the expansion set, and I haven't had a chance to paint them yet, but from the actual sort of core game, I have actually painted some of these creatures that will be doing their best to stop the heroes. So there we go, yeah?
I threw the frisbee over the fence door.
Can't remember if I showed you guys the steak that we had. We've got a sirloin, Aberdeen Angus. I think it's about 10 ounces. It's whatever 300 grams in is. It always winds me up that, like, when we, like, who in this country, who, like, measures their... Who measures their, like, steaks in grams? I mean, it's either an 8 ounce or a 10 ounce or a 12 ounce, isn't it? You don't do it in, like, grams, but I don't know what 300 grams is. But anyway, it looks delicious. Cats are down there eating that, or like licking the foil, by the way, if you're wondering what that licking noise is. Okay, what is it?
It's just thinking about it.
Oh, come on, I'm impatient. And it's getting cold.
It's about 10.6 ounces.
Okay, so it's just over 10 ounces. Excellent, right. Enjoy.